All right. Okie dokie. Okay. Let's see. All right. Let's see. There we go. Was doing some stuff earlier. All right. So let's see. This one? Yeah, soft square. There we go. I need to rename that one. All right, so that's where we left off. I think I might want to change that. It's a little weird. It calls a little bit too much attention, I think. So we'll make a change there. All right. Quick. Let's see. Yeah. That way it just doesn't call too much attention to that spot off to the side. All right. Let's see. Let's grab this color here and we're just gonna lighten that a smidge. Too much. There. I want the lines so I can tell what's going on. All right, and then grab this. That right there. And now let's shrink this up a teeny bit here. All right, so we got that. Let's try and there we go. That's fine. Let's use that one. All right. I hate when it decides it's gonna work incorrectly. That's fine. Let's hit that. Alright, so let's get out of this a little bit. Overall, I don't mind what I'm looking at. Okay. Clean up the edge of that a little bit. Alright, so yeah. Make it that color. There we go. I keep forgetting. I don't know what I'm doing, why I'm doing that, because I'm trying to set everything up without like shadows on the ground and stuff, because I will do that on a separate layer. I keep forgetting that. So, like, the rocks are still going to have these kind of shadowed sections on them, but I'm not going to be pushing any shadows on the ground, because I want those to be set up like I'll make a whole layer over the top of everything, and then I'll kind of unify everything with a color is the idea. trying to kind of mimic this wall degrading, but oh yeah, now I need to add in all like the brick off of that. Okay, let's get back to the. Let's bump this up a smidge. Well, I like the texture on this soft square. I think I made this one. I used the soft square that I found, but then I textured it, and I don't remember exactly how I did that or why. Well, I wanted it to have texture is why, but I don't remember at what point I decided to make this one. And it's been a while, so I don't remember how I did it either. So the initial spots on here were with just the soft square that I had gotten, and then this is with my modified soft square with texture. And none of this is particularly wonderful, but okay, let's do that right there. And then want kind of that, but not that. I want a base off this. So let's do that. Yeah. And we can bump that a little bit. Push it back a little bit. It's really just kind of figuring out where, going back and forth until you get it to where you need it, where it's cooperating, where it's not cooperating. Changing the brush size, all that fun stuff. Because right there is like a window that is open. Like a cutout in that. Actually kind of that's super dark compared to this. Use that. This, I mean, it is not super bright, but it could be a little darker right next to that at least. And it's old, it's breaking down, so it could just kind of be like that all over. Now, I'm gonna try and do, well, it's not really bricks necessarily, it is a cobblestone more. So let's get in here, shrink up the line. Oh, I hate that, whatever that color is. It just needed to be slightly darker than the dark part. And it's really kind of just more, we're hinting that there's spacing and stuff. We can hit this and we can kind of bring that down like that. Because it would be brick if there was brick. It's not. Working off of more of a cobblestone. So this will need to be adjusted, that back piece, because that looks more like straight up brick. Nope, too heavy of a line there. Let's see. And it doesn't need to be perfect, it's just kind of a run together kind of look here. And so here, a small piece, that. Now, here, we'll separate that, like that, and then we can grab this, pull that in, and separate that a little bit. And then here we got a small piece, so we're gonna bring in that. Cool. And then kind of same happening over here. And here. And again, I'm using a pretty subtly darker color because I want it to be super obvious what's going on. It's crumbled. Yes. So you could definitely tell what's going on, but it's not like pulling a lot of focus, you know? Okay, real quick, I'm just going to hit all of this. And doesn't need to be perfect, it can have little spots. I don't mind. Alright, so then yeah, let's grab this color again. We're just going to alright, so that's fine. Still don't love that thing in the back, but it's okay. And actually, let's see, let's push this direction and pull it slightly. And then what I'm gonna do, bump this up. That might be a bit much. Pull it back. We can kind of fix it. Can blend it. That's a little bit better. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was too bright. Alright, so then yeah, we're just gonna drop this down here. Get a little bit more crisp of a line on the edge here. So then yeah, let's bump this up. Let's grab that and we're to got kind of a middle ground. It's hard to get that to without using like an actual blend. I forget. Because there is. Yeah, that's not that. Eraser. Airbrush. It's under airbrush, I think. Normally. Where do I have my like blending stuff? Let's decorating. You know what? I not have. That's the eraser. What's that? It's decoration. Airbrush. Like I know there's like I don't know why that one's in there. What did I do with like blend collection? That's really weird. Like there, no. Okay, well I'll just use the airbrush for this back bit. There. Alright, and then back to my brush. Not that brush. Yes, soft square. Okay. Let's get in here. Okay, so we've got that kind of set up. All right. And zoom out. Let's see. So let's do this. We can go like a touch lighter. Yeah. Probably too much. Literally a touch. Here. Yeah. Okay, so then yeah, let's just kind of throw in spots here. Because right now it's real flat looking. And we might even adjust it slightly off of this, but I might go slightly lighter than this. But it's real close. And we might want it a little bit. No, that's pretty good. I think that does what I need it to. Alright. Yeah, I don't mind that. Okay. Let's bump this up a little bit. Get in here real quick. Now let's bump it slightly and get this edge. Okay, get in here. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind all of that. I think we could go a little bit more gray stone on this color. I think when I had it down like 50-ish%, it looked closer to what I want. Yeah. I wonder, let's hit this. Hit that. That's not terrible. Actually, it would be. Alright. And then this color here. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Alright, so then, yeah, let's get in here. Oh yeah, that needs to be fixed. That's weird. Let's go with that. Let's hit that. Yeah. Oh. This needs to be slightly lighter. Yeah. All right. Something along those lines. Back to my brush. Let's fix this. All right. Honestly, that's not too shabby as far as like kind of interesting edge, almost, or like a eroded edge. That's important. Blah, blah, blah. Again, it kind of adds like a nice degraded look to it. And you have that edge, that funky edge where it comes up, which is good. And it's all eroding, so I don't need this to be perfect. Hey! What's up? It's all behind something. Not super important. All of these bits behind everything are kind of not overly concerned about any of that. It's going to be covered up. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's hit the edge of this here. Right, this right here. All right. Yeah, and then that is going to need to be adjusted. That's fine. There we go. So I just went in and adjusted big parts of the color because I didn't particularly care for how it looked. Now that it has, like, because I was initially working with like 50% opacity, so the colors looked a little better because they were blending with the paper, quote unquote, paper color, so they looked a little bit closer to what I was wanting. But then I undid that, and now I have to kind of adjust things a little, which is fine. There's multiple steps to everything. Sometimes you nail it right away in the first try and all that, but generally speaking, not so much. I don't like that. I don't know why I don't like that, but I don't like that. Nope. Hit this again. I want to just slightly darker. Don't like, yeah. Alright, this can go like that. Yeah. So right now it looks like it's totally different rock that's happening on these little sections here, and I don't like that one bit. So we're just gonna make that adjustment real quick. And there it makes sense because that is going to be different color rock. Yeah, and I like this color a little bit better than what it currently has. On this one, so we're gonna do that. All kinds of fun on this. Alright. Nope, that is the wrong color. Got that. Let's do this, yeah. Looks a little bit more correct and three-dimensional. Hey, how's it going? That's a cool name. Do you actually make plushies? Because that's pretty cool. Nice. That's awesome. I don't really do any kind of sewing, personally. I can kind of fix, like, ripped jeans or a missing button. That's about the extent of my sewing. I also don't own a sewing machine, so I have to do those kind of things by hand. Which, you know, makes sense. Nice. That's cool. Okay. I could probably leave those cracks the way they are. They're almost the same color as this, so that works out. Yeah, that's awesome. Right now I'm kind of working through my background here. When I initially started it, I was working on a 50% opacity layer, so things are a little different now. So it's causing me to go back through and make some adjustments. Let's just grab that and we'll just push this like that back to here. Yeah, so I had one, like all the colors were a little bit too vibrant or saturated, too saturated, not vibrant. Now I'm going through and I'm just kind of making some slight adjustments. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, so let's see. So the background, I'm much happier with the background. Real quick, I do want to make this. Oops, that's not right. I want the darker color on the side with shadow. All right, and then I need this color here. Yeah, that is light for that. That side is okay though. I want a smaller brush though. What kind of plushies do you make? Out of curiosity. And then yeah, from there I want to darken it a smidge. There we go, that's better. Like if you're not doing a commission, if you were just making one for yourself. Oh, nice. So kind of kaiju. And Ultraman, that's cool. Alright, that's a lot better. Let's get in here real quick and some adjustments to this. Kind of cut in here. This side I want to be a little bit less up in here. Okay. Yeah, we want to kind of and then bring this in a little bit. Nice, that's exciting. Well, I hope you get plenty of subscribers, viewers, and yeah, subs. I hope you get plenty of subs. I only have like 60 something right now. And I've had 60 something for quite some time. Which is fine. I'm not concerned about it too much. It's mostly just, this stream is mostly just for me to have time set aside to make some art. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It was very kind. Okay. We're pretty good there. Grab that, bring that down. Down. Alright, so I think aside from maybe adding a few clouds up in here. Yeah, do that. Bump this up. Just right at the edge there. And then let's grab that color and you can kind of hit the underside of let's see. Yeah, I went barely. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. And gotta give it a second to save stuff. Alright, let's grab that. Push this up. Alright. Whoa, that is 100% not the color. That's not even near where I was. Kind of like that better. I like my funky kind of shaped geometric-ish clouds. Alright. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright. Yeah, and all the funky spots are just kind of... they're covered by the characters, so I'm not overly concerned about stuff like that. Let's bump this up here. Maybe get a little bit more. And then let's try and hit it with maybe a little bit of the brighter. Alright, let's hit that on the top here. And let's see. Hit this. And we go slightly lighter. And hit the edge of this. Kind of create that doorway. All right. Hey, I'm good. How are you? Just kind of push this back a bit here. You can bump this back up. Kind of use that round two. That was a little heavy. Yeah, I hate when that happens. I detailed the the characters last stream or this, yeah, I finished up the Wyvern last stream. The only thing that needs to be done is shadows and highlights. So the last stream I kind of knocked that out in the beginning, and then I spent most of the stream knocking out the majority of the background here. Let's see, real quick, I'm going to do this. Yeah, give me 1 second, and I will show you. I can't believe I left all of this alone. I thought I changed that. I do kind of like some of it to show because it looks kind of eroded, like old paint that chipped back, or old plaster in this case that chipped back. But yeah, if you give me 1 second here, I will show you. Even though this isn't going to be showing, I'm going to just do that real quick. Let's get in here. I don't like that super crisp edge there. So that happened because I used the paint fill, because I needed to change the color. It was too saturated for my liking, so I did that. All right. So yeah, let's see. Let's zoom out here, and we can pop all of the information back. We don't need that one. So there's the scales I put in, and there is the color, the flat color for the 2. So right now, everything looks pretty good. And then I'll try and kind of unify everything with a color overlay is the idea. Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the look. So I kind of, the coloring for the Wyvern I based off of coloring for, I forget what the name of the plane is. I'll look it up real quick here. That over there. Is that the one? Wait, I think it might be both. Okay. Is it the Fairchild? I think it's the, yeah. Essentially, I think it's an A10 warthog. But basically they would paint the underside blue or something similar to the A10 warthog. I don't remember exactly which one. But they would paint the underside blue like the sky, and then the top would be like green or green and brown and like shades of ground, so it was harder to see from the top and bottom. So that's kind of the idea I gave for the wyvern, or used for the wyvern, because it's not exactly, it wouldn't be an apex predator, so it would still need some level of kind of camouflage in my mind. Drop the pen. So while it is certainly a predator, it would not be the top of the food chain. Say a larger dragon could easily take a wyvern. Yeah, so that was the idea with the like light blue on the underbelly, wings, and the kind of sand shading over the back to match the landscape. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm good with that for the background, honestly. That's probably one of the best backgrounds I've done so far. And I might kind of throw a gradient over that to kind of give a little bit more atmospheric. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll start with the character shading now, and then move forward from there. Don't leave that up now. Alright. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at on these. Just gonna... That's locked right now. And unlock that. And we're gonna duplicate. Going to lock that back down. Delete. It's on the layer. Shadows. So what I'll do is I'll use the same shadow coloring on the background and the characters. So that's kind of how it'll pull it together a little bit better. I'm gonna use my pen. Just gonna blast up. I'm just gonna cover the whole thing. Oh yeah, I forgot about the... This layer actually has to go up above everything. All the scales. It has to go above the scales. Currently, it does not go above the scales. So, yeah, I'm going to just cover everything. And then erase back is essentially what I'm going to be doing. Sometimes I do it differently, other times Yeah. And I forget what. I think darken, and then drop it to like 5. Yeah, that's not too bad. So now, come in here, and we're going to hit this. So. And this is going to be really basic to start out here. And that's where it kind of gets to be a little on the difficult to figure out side. So that color, this dark of a purple is pretty intense. I wonder if I do that. That is better. I like that more. And I can change that up later as well. So yeah, basically just kind of coming in and hitting all the stuff. Let's back that up. Hit it like that. It gets real hard on those like more intricate spots too. No, pick that up. This right here will have light for sure. Let's see. That. See, with how everything is kind of turning and twisting, this also gets really complicated. So I'm probably gonna have to play around with this a few times to get what I'm looking for. Again, this is very basic. Going through and making... Okay, so that... So that level of purple is not quite going to... This is when it comes in handy to like change up what like version of this you're using. But then yeah, I'll probably lighten this more. But currently, this is where we're at. Yeah, let's do. That. And yeah, again, I will change up some stuff. I'll go back and make adjustments. This is very, very basic as far as the shading goes. So I'll get in there and give that a little bit more of a detailed change. Okay. Hit this. I go on this side over here. No. Let's do that. Do that. No, wrong. And then, yeah, we'll bring that up like that. Same here. Yes, pretty generalized. That's bad. Yeah. I'm going to go back and more detailed setup shadows and highlights and stuff as well. So right now it's kind of just very large generalized shadows, and I'll go back and I'll fine-tune them a little bit better. We'll leave that kind of like that, I think. Yeah, I guess we could kind of put the edge of that. I don't know. This bottom part's kind of gonna be a funky decision. I'm not 100% sure on that one. This kind of goes like that. Just kind of one of those things, takes time. I'm just gonna have to go through and make small adjustments on stuff. Alright, so let's shrink this down and let's get a little bit more detailed. Let's see, let's do that. And then we can kind of bring this up like so. Yeah, that's not too bad. That's fine. This. So yeah, I'm just going through and working the shadows a little bit more intentionally now. Okay. Okay. It's fine. The scarf is where we're gonna kind of have to work a little bit. Put it right there. That's fine. All right. Also, I mean, doesn't have to be perfect by any stretch. Just kind of, however you want to use shadows and stuff. Some people don't even really do any shading. It's more like a gradient they throw down, and then that's that, essentially. Which is absolutely fine. Okay. I definitely want to kind of give the scarf here more of a soft fabric treatment. So I will go back through and kind of airbrush that. Get that look. That there. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Actually, that makes more sense to me. Also, yeah, my shadows are not going to be perfect. I'm not great with shading. I do my best. And that's all you can do, really, is your best. So that's really just kind of something to keep in mind. You do your best, and you learn as best you can. Sometimes you just learn the way things shouldn't get done. It's just part of the process. At least it's part of my process. Some people are just really talented when it comes to or not talented. Some people just get shading and color theory and all that. They pick it up really quickly. They're just naturally they have the eye for stuff like that. I don't think I do. And it's certainly a skill you build, but it can also, like, some people are just better at it off the bat, and that's just something that happens. I always feel bad saying like talented because I know it's all work and effort. 100%, but some people are just faster learners, or they pick it up just intuitively. And then, yeah, then there's other people like me where it takes a bit more effort to get to where you want to be. Which is absolutely fine. I don't worry about it. Myself. It's just it's all part of the journey. That's back there. That's fine. Let's see. I'm gonna pitch those little bits there. Going to rotate this a smidge. And all right. Yeah, let's just hit that. Do that. Here. All right, that's not too bad. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Might just side there. Yeah, that's a little bit better, I think. All right, that's pretty solid. Okay. Zoom out. Let's see, we could probably. Like that. Might even kind of softly do that. I don't know. Yeah, we might soften that part. Smidge this middle bit. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but we might. The brush. Yeah, that is the textured one. We might just draw. Maybe if we bump it up. Okay. Might even go over to so yeah. That's a little bit better. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, then I'll go back and I'll fix it. We'll leave it harsh on the arm stuff. Let's bump this up. Alright. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know. I don't think it affected anything. It's not a big deal. In here, just use after the fact. All right. Alright, let's zoom out here. I think that kind of does what I want it to, at least. Again, not the best at it. I try, but you never. Oops. Okay. You never really know. Get in here real quick. Is that? Okay, no. Is that on here? No, I mean the background. Yes, okay. Fine. All right. Pretty solid start, I would say. Now, need to go layer over the top of that. We might even kind of knock this out all today. Possible. Alright, anyway. Let's go. Oop, I need this color. Thanks. Keep. I'll use the. Was it my brush? Yeah, that's my brush. I don't know what I'm doing. There we go. Let's see. Okay, I'll do. We did darken, right? What's the whole deal there? I might do multiply on the background, maybe? Not 100% sure yet. This isn't dark enough to darken parts of this. We just need to drop that way down. Do like 45 on that. Yeah, we'll do 45 on that. Okay. And again, we're going in here. This. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on. So I might airbrush this out here. The parts that aren't totally or aren't shadowed are not going to be shadowed unless like this shrub right here is right next to that wall. And then yeah, this wall is going to creep out to there. So I'm just kind of going through and making decisions based on all of that fun stuff. The wyvern is floating here. So I have, I don't know, some shadow right there. Again, I am going to airbrush these shadows of the characters at certain points at least. Alright. Okay, so we got that pretty much all of them knocked out. All good. Yeah. Can I hit that? Yeah, we can kind of shrink this down a little bit as we get. Yeah, so I'm going to get in here a little bit and we're going to hit these shadows here with that. I'm going to bring it down off of there a smidge on some of these. Again, this is to kind of bring the background into the characters into the same world. There are other ways to do this, probably people who are far better at it than I will ever be, but I do my best, and that's all you can do, is do your best. But this kind of already is pushing things at least into a 3D space, which is good. At least a little more 3D appearing to me. Yeah, and again, I am going to kind of airbrush out the longer shadow bits, because the farther away a shadow gets, the less crisp and clear it will be. Kind of drop a shadow down here. I think that would be a good idea. And then yeah, this would have a shadow. That would be in shadow. I wish that was better done, but it is what it is. Yeah, this would all kind of, this would a shadow out here. That's a whole thing. Yeah, I need to kind of figure out oh, that needs to go behind that rock. That bit right there needs to come out in front. So what I'm gonna do is drop down to the background, grab this, Control C, Control V, pull this up here. Okay. Now, brush C. I'm going to cut that back. Because that 100% needs to be in front of that foot for this to make any sense. Okay. All of that is fine. I just need it to be in front of the foot right there. Leave that top bit. All right. Background. No, Control Z. Redo that. It's there. That's the one I'm wanting. Okay. Yeah, so what I need to figure out is where the shadow needs to be. All right. Oh. Real quick, put that in. Do that. All right. That's a little bit. All right. This really gets a little confusing pretty quickly. This, that, front rock. It's fine. All right. Here, grab that color. Alright, let's see. We got that. Our basic stuff kind of set up there. Let's bring this direction. And this kind of drop that back to here. Let's call that about there for that. And now let's figure out wyvern. Like I said, this is not exactly what I would say is my strong suit. Shadows and figuring out where things are, but we're doing our best. That's really all you can do. Just do your best. Kind of drop the shadow. Let's do. That right there. And then, yeah, let's do that like that. That's not too bad. All right, let's get this. Give everything kind of off to the side. Look there. Okay. I think we're pretty solid. I need to get it off of the sky. Okay, it's a start. So now, got a little bit of time left. It's okay. I need to bump the size of this up a little bit. Okay, let's hit inside of this here a little bit. Well, yeah, that needs to be. Okay. Let's go hit this guy here. Let's do this. Just kind of erase that edge and then to push back in a little bit. All right, that's fine. Here we're gonna okay. So now, yeah, I have to go in, brush, and work over some of the shadow stuff here. Do all right. Oh, come on. All right. It's not too bad. Let's see. This needs to go. Right. here. We need to drop the size of the brush. Fix this nonsense. Alright. So yeah, it's about fixing some of these little bits here. A little bit out of the line there. Nope. Oh wait, that's not regular soft square. I want one. Oops. That's why I like things kind of smoothed out. Whoops. That's fine. Alright, so that's that. Alright, almost done for today. Just want to knock out this wall before I cull it. So I didn't quite get to the end of everything, but next time should be fairly quick as far as this goes, and then start something new. Not entirely sure what yet, but something different. Alright. Let's see. That's fine. Okay. All right. That's fine. All right. So that's pretty much good to go, I think. Yeah. I mean, I need to adjust the mountains in the back there, but for the most part, we're good with that. Get it in here real quick. So that's what we've knocked out. A lot of work. Just boom. All right. Ugh. Well, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Hopefully see you guys next time. Again, should be fairly quick. Just kind of knocking out the last little bits of shadow detail. And yeah, then I'll start something brand new. Again, I don't know what yet, but something. I feel like they're a little bit more integrated into the thing now, so that's good. If you want to check out progress and stuff, you could hit up my Instagram, my Twitter there. I post after I finish. If you miss a stream and you want to see what happened, you can check out my YouTube there. They're all archived. All of those are on screen at Zann20. And then my TikTok, I post time lapses of the last stream before I go live that Saturday. So I post last Saturday's time lapse from the stream the Saturday the next Saturday when I'm about to go live. Before I go live, I announced that, hey, 10 a.m. gonna be streaming. Anyway, thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it, and hopefully see you guys next time. Later.